Hello there and welcome back. So in this tutorial we're going to create a Christmas lights animation with Houdini. So this is my final setup with some LED strip, but we're going to build a simple example. Let's start by creating a light and set it to sphere. Now we need an instancer to instance the light. We're going to use a simple line with a few points. As we can't really instance lights, let's set the instancer to reference, and we should have duplicates of the lights on the line points. Here I'm just pruning the original light so it doesn't render. Now inside the instancer we will create an attribute called intensity so we can use it later. Just link the light intensity to the value of the attribute create. Next I want to create a pattern of 4 colors repeating along the line, so let's create a for loop to automate the process. We will need the detail attributes from the metadata node, so create one. Now we can use a group by range to select all the points within a pattern. As we need 4 colors, select 1 out of 4 in the range. And then we can use the offset to create the different groups of colors. Let's set the number of iterations to 4 and use the iteration value in the offset of the range node. And also rename each group with the iteration value. As you can see, we have all the different groups at the end of the loop. Now creating all the different colors and targeting the groups from before. In order to assign each color to a different group, we will use a switch with the input set to the iteration value. And we now have a pattern of 4 colors on the lights. The only thing missing is the animation. So inside the instancer creates a point wrangle to add some VEX code. I am going to load a preset for a pattern and explain how it works. It's quite simple, maybe there are better ways of doing this, but this is my first time writing VEX. Let's just connect a retime node to cycle the animation. Now the code. At the top I am getting the original intensity value of the light, set up in the attribute create. Then for 36 frames we will create the first animation pattern. So, for every 2 frames and if the point number is even, or for every other 2 frames and the point number is odd, set the intensity of the light to the original value, while turning off the light when it doesn't match the pattern. After the first pattern, till frame 54, for every other frame and if the point is even, the red and yellow lights turn on and off the intensity. And we do the same in the last pattern for the green and blue lights. Finally, we set the intensity point attribute. And this is the pattern that it creates, nothing complicated really, and you can easily change this code to create other patterns. For my sample scene I just created a LED strip and instanced the lights in the points. And this is it, really simple stuff, but hopefully you picked up a few tips. Let me know how would you approach this in a different way, maybe with a simple expression or some other setup. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Happy holidays!